Alright, hello everyone, it's C-Dog here, and we are back with another video today. And we got some good old-fashioned Friday the 13th gameplay for you, a usual on my channel. But actually, we don't really have gameplay because we're going to be doing something a little bit different this video. I mentioned this in a previous video that I was going to do this soon, and soon is now. So pretty much, I have already recorded all of these, the Pamela tapes. So I'll be playing the Pamela tapes and then playing my Tommy tape, my solo Tommy tape for you all. Just because I feel like, some people haven't gotten any tapes or like a lot of tapes, so I feel like it would be a good video, to show them off and, let you all take a listen. And for the Pamela tapes, I feel like I have enough to where you all can understand the story of the tapes and that stuff, I guess. I don't know. Tommy tape, again, I literally only have one. I feel like this is so rare to get. Like, I've literally been playing for 2 years, and I've only gotten one, so I don't know if they're in the game anymore, to be honest, but maybe I'm just a bad character for, again, tapes. But nevertheless, guys, I shall show you all the tapes, and then we shall be doing a perk roll.
Okay, the tape is rolling.
Pamela.
Excuse me, ma'am?
She said Pamela. Maybe she prefers not being called Mrs. Voorhees.
Mrs. Voorhees, I'm Police Chief Tom Kelly. Detective Madry and I want to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Pamela? We're very sorry about the loss of your son, and we appreciate you.
His name was Jason.
Yes, ma'am. Jason. I understand he was 12 years old, and he was not capable of normal. The report says his mind was...
There is nothing wrong with my son. Jason is a wonderful boy. He just needs to be watched over. I always have done that. I've always protected him. Always. My Jason is very special.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure he was.
Mommy. Help. Mommy. Help me, Mommy.
Ma'am?
But it couldn't have been him, I kept thinking. It had to be just me imagining, when you hear a voice sometimes in your head.
Captain, I'm going to get Mrs. Voorhees some water. Why don't we take a few minutes to...
So I didn't go to my baby, because I thought he was safe. I thought he was sleeping cozy in our cabin. But none of them were doing what they promised me. Jason was left all alone. They were not protecting him. They didn't care.
Sir, we have a report there's a major storm coming in. We have to call off the search. We're having the men get off the lake and resume tomorrow.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? My son is out there. You have to find him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's not safe being on the lake if there's a lightning strike.
You fucking bastards, go find my little boy now!
Sit down, Mrs. Voorhees.
No! God damn you!
Mrs. Voorhees, you need to calm down.
Are you heartless? He's my child! He's down in that lake! Find him! Let go of me! Let go, you fucking animals! You'll pay for this. I swear to God, you will pay for this. You fuck!
Is this thing working? Okay, now it's on. Good. Mrs. Voorhees, Pamela. Pamela, this is Dr. Jarvis. Have you ever met him before? He's been the family doctor in Crystal Lake for...
I don't know him.
Hello, Mrs. Voorhees. Would it be all right with you if we could talk? I know you haven't slept all night. That's understandable. I can't imagine how hard it is to lose your only child.
What do you mean?
Detective, would you mind leaving us alone to talk?
Well, to be honest, Doctor, I really don't think you should be left alone with him.
I want to talk to him. Alone.
It'll be fine, Detective.
Yes, Detective. Leave.
We'll be right outside the door, if you need anything.
Bring my son back to me.
We're searching for him now. Every officer here and in the county are at Crystal Lake.
Not you two. Why? You don't care?
Detective, we'll be here. You go do what you need to do.
We'll be right outside the door.
Okay. First off, may I call you by your first name?
No.
That's fine, Mrs. Voorhees.
Do you have children?
Unfortunately not, but my wife and I are trying.
Do you want a boy or a girl?
I'd be happy with either.
Have you picked a name?
Actually, we talk about it a lot. If it's a girl, we like Rachel, and Thomas if it's a boy.
Rachel and Tommy.
Yes.
I was going to call my son Joshua, but when I saw him, When they took him from inside me and put him in my arms, I knew his name was Jason.
He must have been a wonderful boy.
He is. Jason is a wonderful boy. I did kill him. I had to. He was hurting my Jason. Again.
Fine. He was hurting his son, and...
No, you fucking moron. Jason was not his son. I've told you that.
So this very young child, your son, told you to kill your husband?
Yes.
Mrs. Voorhees, as I understand your son's condition, I find it hard to believe that he spoke to you, much less...
How dare you? My son's condition?
No, Pamela. He didn't mean it.
I am done talking to you. All of you. I don't trust any of you. I'm going to find my son myself.
Mrs. Voorhees, please don't leave. We need to continue your...
Fuck you. You are nothing but heartless murderers. You are leaving my son to die all alone out there.
Hello, Tommy.
Hi, Dr. Marino.
Please have a seat.
Thanks.
So, what happened this time?
I don't know.
You don't know. Tommy, this is the 4th program you've been kicked out of.
Sorry, Dr. Marino.
What's with the Dr. Marino stuff? Please.
Sorry, Lauren.
First, you got kicked out of Weston for fighting.
I've told you. The other kids there were crazier than I am. I couldn't even sleep there.
Smith's Grove, patient expelled for fighting other patients. Glen Echo, patient expelled for attacking orderlies. New Orleans Psychiatric, patient claimed to hear a man crying for his father in the nearby swamp every night and threatened suicide if not transferred. Jesus, Tommy, how will you ever get better if you can't stay in treatment?
Because I'm never going to get better. I've been institutionalized since I was fucking 12. When does it end?
When you finally let us help you, Tommy. That's when it ends.
No one can help me. I still see him.
Jason Voorhees.
It used to just be the nightmares, but now it even happens when I'm awake. The drugs don't work, but they just keep giving me more of them. I can't live like this anymore. I can't.
I've got one last idea. You're not gonna like it, but just listen to me, okay? I'm going to admit you to the Unger Institute.
Unger? But I thought the whole point was to get me away from Crystal Lake.
It's an extreme direction, but it's the best way to prove to yourself, once and for all, that Jason Voorhees is dead and can't hurt anyone ever again.
No, I can't go back there.
You don't have a choice anymore, Tommy. And listen to me. You can't get thrown out this time. Do you understand? This is my last option because no one else will take you. If you blow this, the state will take over and stick you in a padded cell for the rest of your life. I'm not going to let that happen on my watch. I know you're scared, Tommy. But this is how you're going to beat this once and for all. I'm committing you to Unger. You're going back to Crystal Lake.
Alrighty, guys, and now we are back, and we're starting off the perk roll with my homie Deborah. I mean, not like it matters which counselor. Actually, maybe it would. Let's not go back. Actually, I do want to check out Jason real quick. Again, I do have to be level 150 to get some of these. I think, yeah, 125. 118, 101. Alrighty, so yeah, that's just a no-go for me, and I think I already have all of them unlocked. Anyway, so, at least for that one, so. Nevertheless, let's get out of there and go back to my counselors because I'm usually always a counselor. I mean, again, I'll be Jason here and there, but because I want to get the achievement, I want to, stay a counselor just in case if I get into that lucky lobby with good people. But nevertheless, let's start this off with a perk roll. Something good. Ice Cube. That is not, or I mean, it's, okay, never mind. I was going to say that 30% is definitely good, but Less Sphere, yeah, don't really care about that. Honestly, at this point, some of these perks are useless unless you're like a new player. That's definitely a useless perk. Definitely gonna sell that. Ooh, nice. Nice! an epic one, but not an epic one we want, but nevertheless, it's still good enough. Alrighty, let's see. Which ones can we get rid of? I guess we'll get rid of that one. That's actually a good perk, but I don't really know if I'll use it, but still, we'll keep that just in case. I'll get rid of that because we definitely won't need that. And just because this is an epic, we'll keep it. We'll keep that. Maybe I can, change up my gameplay by starting to use, like, the whole lock on to Jason and then dodge and that stuff, but the baseball bat, don't really want that. And then we shall look at this one, increase vehicle speed when you're escaping alone. We might keep that. Oh, we'll get rid of this one because we don't really need it, because we already have a legendary one of it. Alrighty, let's see, back up to 1,000. Yikes. I am not a melee using character. And that is a trash of a perk. That is a poor one. Poor, common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Alrighty, let's see, what do we got here? Sucker Punch? No. No. Let's see what these ones are, my rare ones. The boat speed. Yeah, we are never in a boat, let alone using that perk. Yeah, we definitely don't. Like I said, I mean, just like with every other game, I have my set perks. So, unless we get a really good one, don't really need it. And then this one, we already have a rare one, so don't really need that. My name's Chad. We definitely don't need that one. I have a freaking rare one, and they gives us a poor one. Come on now. I'm not poor. I'm Chad. Yikes. What is up with the poor perks? I feel like I'm getting rid of way too many perks, to be honest. That could go good with some characters. Oh, yikes. I don't know. Should we keep that one? I guess we should, just because. Because it is all melee weapons. So we'll keep that. I want to get rid of one more, just so that we can get one more perk roll. I guess we'll get rid of that one, because, again, I feel like there's better perks to use than that one. And again, you're not always, being able to call the cops, so... Yikes. Definitely don't need that one. Start with firecrackers. It could be useful, but not really. I'll keep that just in case. I do like the perks where you start off with stuff, but even then, don't really need them. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that one. Alrighty, this might be our last perk, guys. This might be our last perk, and it is... it's a good one, but not a good one. Let's get rid of it. Alrighty, guys. This is going to be our last perk for the day. Let's hope for a legendary. Come on. Legendary, legendary, legendary. No! Yikes. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is going to do it for the video. I feel like I should get into a game, though. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check out what my other counselors have for their perks. Alright, we lost a perk for Tiffany. Or maybe we didn't have one for Tiffany. Maybe we had the low profile, but I don't know. Yikes. I definitely going to need to be tweaking a couple of these perks, just because I feel like I can, maybe do a bit better with different characters. I mean, even then, it depends on what your lobby is. If you have a bunch of Adams and, Foxes, well, not Fox, Vanessa's, and, Tiffany's, you'd most likely want to be Deborah if you're, good at repairing and that stuff, because most likely they won't be good at repairing, especially with, freaking Tiffany being a 1 and all that stuff. But nevertheless, guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more of these videos, I mean, can't promise you that I'll do some more perk rolls, but I can't really promise the tape parts. But nevertheless, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave feedback in the comments. We're always trying to improve. But I thought this was a good change of pace. No gameplays, no having to stress out about eliminating Jason or any of that stuff. Just a cool perk roll, listening tapes type of video. But nevertheless, guys, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.